Hello. So the title of this video is Are You a Cat or a Dog? So back when I lived in Alaska, I had one cat and I had two dogs. And they were very different. So the cat was very low maintenance. I didn't really have to do anything for the cat other than give it food. I just put the food down, the cat would come over, eat a little bit of food. When it was full, she just left. And when she got hungry again, she came back, ate some more, and that was it. Very low maintenance, very easy to take care of. The cat was smart. The dogs were stupid. We loved them, but they were idiots. I would get up in the morning, and as I was coming down the stairs, they already knew they were going to get fed. They knew that was their feeding time, and I had to, I would get the food. I would put some food in one bowl, some food in another bowl, and they were just like super excited. They were extroverts, just going all over the place, and they were eating and they were trying to get into each other's bowls, and they were just eating and eating, and that was it. And so you have to be very careful with the dogs. You only feed, we feed them at a certain time and a certain amount of food. We have to ration everything for them. Why? Well, because the dogs are idiots. The dog food had to be hidden. If they knew where the dog food was, they would just go in there and eat, and they would keep eating, and they don't know when to stop. They don't understand the concept of being full. They're like constantly, they just think they're hungry, but even when they're not. So they would just keep eating and eating, and if you had dogs before, they'll just keep eating, and then they'll throw up, and they'll just keep eating again, and they're disgusting, and you have to take care of them. You have to really watch them because they're stupid. So the question is, what are you? Are you a cat or are you a dog? Are you a cat that you're okay with just what you have? You know what you need. You only use what you need. You spend what you need. You're a minimalist. You live frugally. You don't overindulge yourself. And you think about your actions. Or are you like, unfortunately, most Americans? I would say most Americans are probably the dog. Just overindulging themselves. They don't know when to quit. They get addicted to things. They covet. America has a huge issue with consumerism, covetousness. People buy things they don't need. They just want more and more and more. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that by itself would be sinful. One way to look at it is, you just overindulge yourself in sin, and then you throw up until you're sick, and that is what sin does to people. At first they think it's great, and then at some point they're just disgusted with themselves and life in general. Or it doesn't even have to be that. It could just be buying things. I just see people buying things and buying more things, and things they don't need. And their house is just filled with all this junk, and they don't even use the things because they're busy working. They can't even enjoy the wealth they've stored up. And Solomon talks about these things in the book of Ecclesiastes. This is not new. There's nothing new under the sun. We have the same problems. Some things change. The items we have change. But human nature doesn't change. It's been 6,000 years. Human nature has not changed in those 6,000 years. The problems might look different, but they're actually the same. They're the same core problems that we have, and you can all throughout the Bible you can see people with these issues. So, are you a cat or are you a dog? Are you okay with living frugally as a minimalist? Do you just take what you need from God and just count everything to be a joy from God, or do you just always want more? It's never enough until you get sick. So anyway, I'll see you next time. I plan to keep posting more videos.